The biggest roster update of Madden 26 is officially here. We're about a quarter way through the season, so usually every quarter they do a bigger roster update to kind of factor in not only who did good last week, but kind of how some of the players have been playing all year long. The next really big one will probably be at about the halfway mark of the season, but for right now, we got a lot of movement this week. So in this video, we're going to talk about all the players who went up and all the players who went down, and also touch on a few players that switched teams as well. Now, if you're new to the channel, you never want to miss out on any of the important updates for not only this game, but also College Football 26 as well, because we should be getting a big roster update there very soon. Make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on so you don't miss any of these important videos when they drop. So let's start with the players who are going up, starting with Patrick Mahomes. He's kind of getting himself back on course a little bit. He's going up +1 to a 96 overall. We'll see if he gets back to that 99 before the year is done. We've got Derrick Brown for the Panthers going up +1 to a 95, far and away the best player on their team. He's really one of the few bright spots of the team right now, but there are some other guys who are going up as well. Speaking of few bright spots, we've got Jeffrey Simmons of the Titans going up +1 to a 94. Definitely the best player on their team. Kind of a, team that's just, they're rebuilding. It is what it is right now. A guy that I talked about in yesterday's video, Jonathan Taylor, going up +2 to a 93 overall. Kind of finally back being a top 5 running back in the league. This year so far, he's been the best, at least on the field so far this year. Definitely should be getting an X factor in one of the next few Madden updates as well. Antoine Winfield Jr. of the Bucks going up +1 to a 92 overall. He's having a solid season as well. Kirby Joseph of the Lions. Seems like this guy always goes up. Last year he was going up a ton. He's going up this year. +1 to a 91 overall. One of the best safeties in the league right now. We've got Dak Prescott going up +1 to a 90, having a really good season, back healthy. Looking like one of the better QBs in the league, at least so far this year. We've got Devontae Smith going up +1 to a 90, and this is something I really didn't notice. He's rated higher than A.J. Brown, which I think is kind of crazy. I mean, I know A.J. Brown is not having the best year so far, and they're starting to kind of trying to force him the ball a little bit more, but he's definitely better than Devontae Smith. I think even Eagles fans would agree. He's definitely the best receiver on the team, so it's kind of weird to see him now ranked below Devontae Smith. I just don't agree with that. Up next, we've got Will Anderson Jr. going up +1 to a 90 overall for the Texans, one of the best players on that defense. We've got Andrew Thomas going up +1 to an 89 overall, and they got a pretty big win last night, so they're probably going to be going up some more next week. We've got the second-year player for the Rams, Jarrett Verse, going up +1 to an 88, continuing to play very well. Stephon Diggs kind of had his first really big game so far this year, kind of his welcome back to form game, I guess we could say. We'll see if he keeps it up. Going up +1 to an 88 overall. We've got Baker Mayfield going up +1 to an 87 overall. Kind of feels like he should be rated higher at this point. I mean, he crushed it last year. He's crushing it again this year. Kind of feels like he should be a guy that's in the 90s, and I do think he'll be getting an X factor soon as well. We've got Devin Lloyd for the Jags going up +1 to an 87 overall. Another guy I talked about yesterday. I think he'll probably become a superstar player very soon because he's playing very well. Garrett Wilson of the Jets goes up +1 to an 87 overall. Clearly one of the better receivers in the league, but it's just weird because it feels like they struggle to get him the ball during the game. And then once it's garbage time, I mean, he just racks it up. He's on one of my fantasy teams, and, he'll have like 6 points going into the fourth quarter. Jets will be down, 2-3 scores, and then all of a sudden he finishes the game with like 15 to 22 points. It's crazy, but they need to get him the ball more, or try to get him the ball more. It seems like they only force it to him once they're really behind. I mean, he's a special receiver. You see him make crazy plays every week. We've got Sam Laporta going up +1 to an 87. Last year kind of had that sophomore slump, but this year kind of looking like he's back to how he looked in his rookie season, so he'll probably be going up more this year. Another player for the Lions, another third-year player, Jack Campbell. He's going up +1 to an 86 overall. Another guy I talked about yesterday, Nick Bonito. He's been really crushing it the past 2 seasons, up +1 to an 86 overall, and I do think he'll also be getting a superstar very soon. We've got Jalen Waddle, now the wide receiver 1 in Miami, and he looked good last week, going up +1 to an 85 overall. He'll probably be moving up more this year if this continues. If you like sports and you like winning money, then you've got to be on Underdog playing their pick'em game. All you do is pick higher or lower on player stats, and if you hit, you can win some big money. But the best part about Underdog is if you sign up using my code RAY, R-A-Y, they're going to give you $100 in bonus cash when you play your first $5. So you get a free $100 to play with right out the gate for simply just playing $5. You can't beat that. And Underdog also gives you a free play when you sign up. So for example, if you want to play on this Sunday, they're going to give you Cam Ward to get a single yard. All he's got to do is get 1 yard and that's it. Or if you want to wait and play on Monday, they'll give you Jaden Daniels to get a single yard. And no matter when you sign up, there'll always be a free play just like this that you can take advantage of. And you get that $100 in bonus credit when you play $5 with my code RAY, R-A-Y. Another wide receiver, Deebo Samuel, having a pretty solid year so far. He goes up +1 to 84 overall. Trayvon Diggs is also going up +1 to 84 overall. Darren Waller's been looking really good since he started playing this year. I'm not going to lie, he's kind of looking a little bit like his old self. He's going up this week +1 to 83 overall. Jalen Petrie is also going up +1 to 83 overall. Terrell Bernard of the Bills is going up +3 to 83 overall. I'm going to be honest, I'm not too familiar with his game. I'm not really too sure, but obviously he's having a good season if he's going up +3, so good for him. We've got Drake May continuing to look good in his second season. He's going up +1 to 82 overall. Another guy that's going up +1 to 82, Travis Hunter, probably his best game of the year so far. It's kind of been a slower start for him. I feel like he's been playing pretty good on defense, but offensively they're just not getting him the ball a whole lot. But this last game definitely showed out a little bit, so the bump was necessary in my opinion. We've got Dalton Kincaid having a solid season so far. He's going up +1 to 81 overall. Tyler Warren is just crushing it as a rookie so far. He's going up this week +2 to 82 overall. I hope you got him on your fantasy team because he is balling out. We got Sam Darnold going up +2 to 81 overall. Been playing really good so far this season. Another guy that's going up +2 to 81 overall, Rico Dowdle, over 200 yards rushing last week. I mean, what an insane game. We've got Emeka Egbuka. He's been on fire all season long. Probably going to easily walk away with Rookie of the Year. He's going up +1 to 80, and honestly, I just feel like he should be higher right now because that's how good he's been playing. Another rookie that's going up +1 to 80, Will Campbell, the guard for the Patriots. Rashid Shaheed had a big week last week. He's going up +1 to 80, but his speed is also going up +2 to 95. He hit a crazy mile per hour last week, the highest this season so far. He even went on Twitter and said, "Fix my speed rating." I don't know why they lowered it coming in this year. He's one of the faster guys in the league, but they did correct it, and now he's back up to 95. And now let's look at a few more rookies. We've got Jahad Campbell going up +2 to 80 overall this week. That's pretty good. We've got Will Johnson going up +1 to 78, continuing to look really good. Quinshon Judkins goes up +1 to 77. Kind of feel like he should be higher. He has been pretty much lights out since he started playing. He's going to be in the 80s pretty soon, I think. And another guy that's been coming on really strong as of late, Mason Taylor this week going up +2 to 74 overall. Now let's talk about some players who are going down this week. We have Derwin James going down to 1 to 93 overall. Still one of the best safeties in the league, though. We've got James Cook having his first really bad game of the year, I would say. He's going down to 1 to 92 overall, but he'll probably bounce back and start going up again soon. Not really sure why McCaffrey's going down. I want to say he had a good week last week, unless I'm not remembering correctly, but he's going down to 1 to a 91 overall. Derek Stingley also taking a bit of a hit this week, going down 2 to a 91 overall. Another guy taking a bit of a hit, Buda Baker, going down 2 to a 90 overall. A guy we talked about earlier, A.J. Brown, he goes down 1 to an 89 overall, now rated below Smith, which I just don't really agree with, so we'll see how they fix that in the weeks to come. I'm sure they're going to reverse it once he starts putting up some more numbers. A lot of guys for the Jags have been going up, but Josh Hines-Allen actually goes down this week, 1 to 89 overall. Justin Herbert had a good start, but been having a couple of tough weeks lately. He's going down to 1 to 89 overall. Jalen Hurts also going down this week, -1 to 86 overall. Might go down again after last night, we'll have to see. TJ Hawkinson just hasn't really done much yet this year. He's going down to 1 to 86 overall. DJ Moore, another guy that hasn't really done much this year, going down to 1 to 85 overall. I mean, Rome is kind of taking over that #1 role, so, I think DJ Moore is probably going to keep dropping a bit. Speaking of receivers not doing much yet this year, Chris Godwin, he's going down 1 to 84 overall. He's been back for a couple games, had a serious injury, so slow start, maybe to be expected, but just hasn't looked like himself so far. Keeping that train rolling with receivers not doing much, Ladd McConkey going down 1 to 83 overall this week. Now, I do want to say he had a touchdown last week, but obviously this year just hasn't quite looked like his rookie season. Doesn't really seem like he's getting as much opportunities because Keenan Allen's back there and Quentin Johnston's kind of getting some more target share. So I think it's more just opportunity for Ladd, so he might bounce back later in the season. We've got Pat Fryermuth going down to 1 to 82 overall. Tariq Woolen is also going down to 1 to 82 overall. We've got Paulson Adebo of the Giants going down to 1 to 81 overall. And Evan Ingram hasn't really done too much yet this year. Hasn't really been fully healthy a lot, it seems like, as well. He's going down 1 to an 80 overall. And here's a look at a few players that did just recently change teams. We have Joe Flacco now on the Cincinnati Bengals. They're trying to kind of save that season after Jake Browning just hasn't worked out. So we'll see what Flacco could do in Cincy. We've got Tyson Campbell now on the Browns. The Browns and the Jags swapped cornerbacks and a couple of draft picks for whatever reason. So now one of the more decent corners in the league, I guess you could say. I think he was the Jags' best corner, at least maybe until Travis Hunter got there. Maybe he would be considered the best now, but they swapped out Tyson Campbell. And now the Jags have Greg Newsome from the Browns previously. So, I mean, as of this point in their career, I mean, they're probably about what and what. Maybe Newsome's a slight bit better. I don't know. It really depends. I mean, they're pretty close. So, I don't really know if it was like a crazy move. But probably because of how Hunter's been playing, and then also Jordan Lewis has been playing good as well. Maybe they just see Newsome is a better fit on the team right now. But those changes have been made in Madden 26. Now, we've got a big Madden 26 update on the way, likely next week. And if you want to find out most of what we can expect to come in that new update, make sure you check out this video right here on the screen.